Hi and welcome. My name is Oscar Flores and I'm a landscaper designer here in North Hollywood, California. I specialize in cactus and succulent. Today I have a special treat for you. I would like to show you some of my potted designs that my clients like the most, and we'll take a closer look at my succulent paradise. So come with me and I'll show you. Here we are with the first showing within the Bromelia family. This one here has this black coloring back here, which in the winter time it takes this red coloring over here and it flowers. What I like about this plant is that it's practically a maintenance free. What we have here in the centerpiece of this wonderful table, it's our Upper Colocaria decarii. This is what is truly a bonsai tree with a barky trunk. It's a summer grower and it's a deciduous. It drops out the leaf in the winter time, but it comes back right in the springtime, and that's when it gets a little more foliage. And now we move on to Cryptopetalum paraguayanense. This plant here is just literally like a weed. Anywhere it drops, anywhere it will grow. Good for landscaping, ground cover, or just a pot. The best part of it is one broken piece, you just set it and forget it. Plants, they really have a very long history with me. All started when I was very young, and then from there I proceed by focusing in the plants that were not so common at all. So mostly collectible items, just the structure, the way they look, the way they feel, and most of it is how, if I'm able to make them survive, that's actually what attracts me the most. What we got here is an Amabilia cresta monstrosus. It's coming out of the cage. This is the normal growth of this plant, but because of the crestiness and the monstrosiness, this is how the body grows to it. So as you can see, the crestiness to it, it gets purple, orangey, pinkish, different colors. Now we have here a crassula. This particular crassula here, it was grown by one little tip, just like this one over here, into this beautiful little plant now. I have grown this for a number of years, and I'm in pottery, so I made this special pot for it, just for this particular plant here. And then here, it's another family of the crassula as well. This one was grown by, again, one little tip. You can see it by the size of the trunk that has grown over so many years, and that done the effect of a little bonsai. And now we have something special to show you. This is a Alouaria mangunii. It grows strictly southwest of Madagascar Island, and it's actually the only place where it can actually grow. This is one of my favorites one. This is Aeonian sunburst, native to Canary Islands. It's a winter grower here in California. And this is 5 years later. Aeonian sunburst. It grows up to 3-4 feet tall. Isn't this beautiful? For most of my life now, I have endured a large collection. Most of them were bought, cuttings, given, but most of all, I have really enjoyed, the caring for all types. Most of the cactus and succulents. In this table over here now, we have something very special. We have Cerilla namaquense pygmea. It's a very small little shrub that grows in Namibia in South Africa. I have been bonsaied it in its own little pot that I had designed and created it just for it. And now we move on to Euphorbia. This one here is native to Madagascar. It's a very small little shrub. I had designed it, with this particular rock here just to give you a little focus to it. And in this center section for my hanging pots, it's one of my tree arrangements. This one here has so many variety of plants, which now I call it hanging out. Plants are just pretty much like humans. You have to make sure, that they got the inadequate watering, nourishment, and conditions. Just like us, when we need a jacket, they need that kind of protection as well. So plants are also very sensitive to any particular climate. For that, we have to work with them. We have to be with them in order to learn what are the needs and the requirements of the plants. And now we're moving into my cactus and succulent lounge. Come with me. All here, it's all aloes. All your eyes can see. But there's one that I like the most, and that is my Aloe discontii. native to Madagascar. This one here only grows about 3 inches wide, and it loves to be compact. And it's in one of my own pots that I had designed just for it. And this is my final design, which I call the succulent spiral. It's just like a puzzle. It only needs one more piece, lapidaria. Plants give us what we know unconditional love. So plants are, besides being living things, they're the ones, that give us a lot of comfort. I spend hours in this yard cleaning, weeding, cutting, transplanting, potting, you name it. And I feel good every time, every moment. Thanks for joining us. I'm Oscar Flores. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Until then, I wish you succulent success.